I'm going to call to order the City of Rainbow City Council meeting for Monday, April 27th, 2026. I'm going to ask Jameson Jenkins if he'll lead us in our invocation, be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you stand?
Let us pray. Lord, we love you. We thank you for this day that you have blessed us with. I thank you for each person here. I thank you for the opportunity to serve. I ask you would lead, guide, and direct our decisions, and that they would ultimately glorify and honor you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you turn your cell phones to off or vibrate position, we would appreciate it, and I'll ask Beth Lee, the city clerk, if she'll do a roll call.
Jerry Ramsey. Randy Weiss.
Here.
Jeff Prince.
Here.
Jameson Jenkins.
Here.
Clark Hopper.
Here.
Mayor Taylor.
Here. Number 4A is Mike Butler, our House Representative member, is going to come up, and he's got a proclamation. And happy birthday, Mike.
Hey, thank you so much. There we go. Thank you so much, Mayor. First, I want to say thank you to the mayor and council is just doing a phenomenal job. You can't go anywhere in Rainbow City without seeing something phenomenal taking place, and I thank you. But today I am here. We're here as a community, as the city, the state, the county, our school board, but the community. We want to recognize one of our own, what we've all known for some time, some people in Washington recently figured out. But we want to honor Christy Smith right here. And if I may read this resolution. State of Alabama, House of Representatives, Montgomery, Alabama, Resolution H.R. 299, commending Christy Bridges Smith on receiving the Travelers Award for Teaching Excellence. Whereas highest commendations and congratulations are proudly presented to Christy Bridges Smith, a dedicated educator from Rainbow Middle School in Etowah County, for receiving the coveted Travelers Insurance Award for Teaching Excellence. And whereas Ms. Smith proudly represented Etowah County and the state of Alabama at the Salute to Excellence in Education Awards Gala held in Washington, D.C. on February 13, 2026. And whereas the gala celebrated and honored 48 outstanding educators from across the United States and is often referred to as the Academy Awards of Education. The Travelers Award recognizes educators who embody excellence in their practice, commitment, and leadership in the education profession. And whereas Ms. Smith is completing her 32nd year as an educator, thank you. Since 2014, she has taught 6th grade history and math, served as peer help coordinator and Beta Club sponsor at Rainbow Middle School. In her current role, she ignites passion for mathematics as a Math Bee sponsor, guiding the team to 10 straight championships. She also works as an off-campus tutor for K-12 and college students. And whereas prior to Rainbow Middle School, Ms. Smith taught 5th grade for 14 years at John S. Jones Elementary and 6th grade for 6 years at Hewitt Trussell Middle School. Her own education includes a Master of Science in Elementary Education from Sanford University in 1997, a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education from the University of Montevallo in 1993, and coursework at Gadsden State Community College, where she was a scholarship recipient, head cheerleader, and semi-professional cheerleader for the Alabama Raiders. And whereas the Distinguished Travelers Award reflects Ms. Smith's deep dedication to her students and her commitment to excellence, and she represented at Rainbow Middle School, the Etowah County Board of Education, the state of Alabama on a national stage with the grace and professionalism. Now therefore, be it resolved by the House of Representatives of the Legislature of Alabama that Christy Bridges Smith is truly worthy of the significant honor bestowed upon her. And this resolution is offered to her in deepest admiration and appreciation, along with sincere best wishes for continued success in her future endeavors. I hereby certify that the above resolution was adopted by the House of Representatives of the state of Alabama on this 31st day of March 2026, signed John Treadwell, clerk. If I could ask the mayor, council, our school board, our county commissioner, all to come stand with Ms. Smith as we present this to her. Let's give everybody.
Mike, back all the way up so they
Oh, we're gonna go this way.
can get everybody in it. We've learned a few things in 5 years. Hey, Doc, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah. Hurry up, Jerry.
Hold on, we're waiting on Jerry.
He's out of order. Jerry?
Don't move, because I'll do mine after this.
1, 2. three. 1, 2, 3. I just want to move my head up.
Don't move, don't move.
Okay, all right, ready, cheese.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Just in time.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
We appreciate you. Thank you, we appreciate you. Thanks, Mac. And happy birthday again.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks to Little Mac, too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Number 5 is approve the minutes of the regular meeting of April 13th, 2026, and I entertain a motion that we do so.
So moved.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Number 5 is personnel changes to accept the resignation of Rico Jimenez in the Recreation Department effective Thursday, April 30, 2026. Accept the resignation of Laurel Floyd in Animal Control effective Friday, April 24th, 2026. And to post for a full-time animal control employee for 10 days to end on Friday, May 8th, 2026. And to post for a full-time firefighter for 10 days to end on Friday, May 8th. Also to post for the following jobs at the new Recreation Center Specialist for marketing, scheduling, social media, and events coordinator. Also for a Recreation Center laborer, that's custodial on grounds, and also for seasonal lifeguards and receptionist position, full and part-time positions in clerical. And I'd entertain a motion that we do all these personnel changes as a whole.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Number 7 is to purchase a 2025 Spartan S180 fire truck, model number 2106. It's a 1,000-gallon pumper from Peach State Truck Centers for $852,000. This is a Sourcewell cooperative purchase, contract number shown, and the funds will be paid from the fire district tax. It's a 180-day delivery, and I'd entertain a motion that we make this purchase.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 8 is to surplus from the fire department to Brindley Mountain Fire Apparatus will be the broker, and it's a 2003 Pierce Dash Series 85-foot platform with the VIN number of 3057. I'd entertain a motion that we put that in surplus.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Number 8 is proclamation number 26-03 for Fair Housing Month. And I'm going to ask Rachel White and Sheila Freeman to come up and they can speak and receive this. Oh, we got another one. We got to add on.
This is Kelly McIntyre, she's our association executive.
Got you. We also have Kelly McIntyre. So if you guys want to get there, I'll have the clerk read this out. But if you would like to go ahead and speak on it, on what this actually means to you guys.
Each April commemorates the passage of Fair Housing Act of 1968 and reflect on the ongoing impact of housing discrimination and segregation, both present and past. As community leaders, real estate professionals play a vital role in fostering equitable, inclusive communities. Fair Housing Month represents a renewed commitment to expanding access to housing opportunities and supporting pathways to home ownership for all, because everyone deserves a shot at home ownership.
Thank you.
So strong fair housing laws and practices are essential for healthy communities and a thriving local economy. Discrimination undermines the integrity of the housing market and limits opportunity for qualified individuals and families seeking to achieve the dream of home ownership. By upholding the highest professional standards, we ensure that the promise of fair housing is more than an ideal. It is a daily practice. Fair housing builds wealth and strengthens communities, creating a more stable and prosperous future for everyone. Realtors build communities, and fair housing is the foundation of that work, because that's who we are.
And I'll just say, as both a realtor and a resident of Rainbow City, we are so grateful to be in a city where there's constantly growth, that we have all made efforts to thrive, and we really believe that homes become havens for families. It's the biggest financial asset that most people will ever purchase, and the pride that comes into a family's heart when they found a place they can call home, something I think we can all get behind. So thank you so much for your leadership and for making Rainbow City a great place for us to live.
Thank you, we appreciate it. If you guys would come stand up here, we're gonna get a photo, but we're gonna let the clerk read out the proclamation as it was written.
Whereas the Fair Housing Act enacted in April 11, 1968, enshrined into federal law the goal of eliminating racial segregation and ending housing discrimination in the United States, and whereas the Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination in housing based on race, color, religion, sex, familial status, national origin, and disability, and commits recipients of federal funding to affirmatively further fair housing in their communities, and whereas the City of Rainbow City is committed to the mission and intent of Congress to provide fair and equal housing opportunities for all, and whereas our social fabric, the economy, health, and environment are strengthened in diverse, inclusive communities, and whereas more than 50 years after the passage of the Fair Housing Act, discrimination persists and many communities remain segregated. And whereas acts of housing discrimination and barriers to equal housing opportunity are repugnant to a common sense of decency and fairness. Now therefore be it resolved that the City of Rainbow City does hereby declare the month of April 2026 as Fair Housing Month in the City of Rainbow City as an inclusive community committed to fair housing and to promoting appropriate activities by public and private entities to provide and advocate for equal housing opportunities for all residents and prospective residents of the City of Rainbow City. In witness thereof, I hereunto set my hand and affix the official corporate seal of the City of Rainbow City, Alabama, this the 27th day of April 2026.
One, two, three. One, two, three.
That girl, Dad, you can tell one every time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Number 9 is recognition of Rainbow City Animal Shelter, and you girls want to come up and talk about this just a little bit? I know it's going to probably be Amber, because she's not afraid to run her mouth. But
This is the second year in a row that we have received this award, so we are super, super proud of that. As always, proud of my girls. Couldn't do it without them, and we are just super proud to be a part of Rainbow City and be that shelter. We are the best in Etowah County, so we're
Absolutely.
super proud of that.
Yep. Any rest of you guys want to say something? Gotta have one thing, Amber. I mean, come on.
Come on.
You always throw a little something out. No, we appreciate it. It's the Benchmark Business Rate Award for Rainbow City Animal Shelter. And if you want to come up, let's get a
Sure.
photo.
I'm about to fill up my camera roll.
You can buy more storage.
Hey, let's like split the middle.
I just normally wait, because we have to tell her where to go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
You have to chase.
Make a joke about it. No, I mean like. I didn't mean to be mean. No, I didn't mean to be mean.
Anybody else want a picture?
All of a sudden, just be like.
We'll be selling those pictures at the end of this. Number 10 is a sponsorship request for Down in Derby to benefit the Family Success Center. What would be the pleasure of the council?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion that we do a $500 donation
Second.
sponsorship.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye. Any opposed? Number 11 is the surplus street department equipment to be listed on Gov Deals. It's a graphic cutting plotter, a Hobart TR300 welding machine, and better built fuel transfer tank. And I'd entertain a motion that we surplus those items.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And we can move on to any public comments. Anybody got a public comment? Yes, ma'am. Just your name and address.
Can you hear me?
That should do it.
Okay. On Tuesday, the 14th of April, I'm Gina Ann Campbell. I live at Wyatt Lee Meadows. On Tuesday, the 14th of April, the fire marshal named Craig came to our establishment, and there were like 3 of us who knew how to use the fire extinguishers that they provided to us. And so here we are, been there a year, and they're finally coming to teach us how to use them, because the 3 of us couldn't cover 56 apartments and teach everybody how to use them. So the fire marshal was named Craig, and he came and taught all of us how to use the fire extinguishers that Wyatt Lee Meadows provides for us. And they have them under our sink, and I mean, he went through every little detail, of how to get it out, how to handle it, how to use it, how long it'll last. And the reason that you use it is just for 15 seconds to get yourself out. You don't try to fight the fire. You just want to get out, and that fire extinguisher will last about 15 seconds and put it out, so you can have time to get out. And then, of course, we've got built-in sprinklers, and we've already learned how fast the fire department comes. Even on a Saturday morning at 5 a.m. to a false alarm, they're there so quickly. And those of us who live there and have not lived in Rainbow City before all appreciate Rainbow City. I mean, we appreciate living here so very much. It's like there's like no crime to even talk about, and it's just a great place to live, and we all enjoy it. And the fire marshal coming out and teaching us how to do that is just one small thing that this city does for us, and we really appreciate it. The police rounds are fantastic. They don't come around with blue lights going very often. When they do, here comes the fire truck and the ambulance too. But we really appreciate it. All of us were in consensus that we really appreciate Rainbow City.
Yes, ma'am.
And all of you guys.
Well,
And
we
especially
appreciate
you,
you.
Mayor, for getting a place here for baby boomers to live that we can afford.
We
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll have Chief McKee, he'll pass that on to Craig. That's Craig Hill, our fire marshal. We're very proud of the work that he does out in the community. Is there anyone else that'd like to speak? Anyone else at all? And hearing none, I'll move on to the council, and we'll start with Mr. Hopper.
Thank everybody for coming out. We're kind of busy. Had a lot of politicians here this evening, and a lot of awards to people that deserve them and everything. Big thing for me is we were briefed a little earlier today about the Coosa Little League's going to be investing into our ballparks as we have invested into them. You can't help but go by there and see that on weekends and week out, every weekend there's all 7 fields are in play. And we're having a lot of tournaments here. The soccer fields are full, and it's great that the kids are getting involved outside and getting off devices. But the thing the Coosa League is doing is they're investing in padded backstops for the long term, and I like it because I got one that's in kindergarten, so I'm going to be stuck there for a while, for several years, because he's a baseball fanatic. And so I really want to tell the Coosa Little League Association how much I appreciate them investing into the ballparks as we did. And other than that, hey, it's springtime. We all know our town has grown. We see the growth. We're seeing several things. We're seeing churches change names. There's 2 churches that have changed their names in here just in a matter of months. And so we're having some changes. We're seeing progress, and it's like revamping. Everything's getting revamped in this area. And just be mindful that the traffic flow is a little bit more, and I'm talking to me, because I'm not used to that road on Pleasant Valley being packed like it is. And Tim, I know we're repaving that, and I appreciate that, because I travel it every day. And appreciate what the commission is doing for that. And now that, Mayor, I'm done.
Hey, I'm going to take a point of privilege, and Amy, if you'd like to come up and speak, because this is actually being broadcast out. We try to give local candidates, politicians an opportunity, and Tim, if you'd like to come up as well.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Now, this one we might limit to
one will be short. Yes.
I'm just kidding.
No, this will be
I'm just
short.
kidding.
I'm Amy Minton. I'm running for state senate for District 10 against the incumbent Andrew Jones. And that covers Etowah, Cherokee, and Southern DeKalb. And I would love the opportunity to serve you all. I live here, so you could just easily stop by my house if you had any questions or complaints or suggestions, and I would greatly appreciate your support May 19th. Thank you.
Thank you. Tim, would you like to come up? I'm sorry, Commissioner.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council, for letting me be here. Yeah, just to reiterate what I said earlier, we've just got a great atmosphere in Etowah County right now. This is a key part of it, what all is happening in Rainbow City. And I would just encourage you guys just to look at what's going on and the public look at what's going on. And let's just continue that positive momentum. We're moving things that we've never moved before in a way together that we've never moved before. And I'm happy to be a part of it. I had said I was going to do this 2 terms. I've gotten involved in some mental health stuff that has really just taken off. We're doing some really good work on mental health. We're making strides on infrastructure and roads. I know there's a lot of roads to be worked on, and that's really a lot of people out in my district, they talk about roads more than they talk about anything else. So they call me the road guy at the county commission because I talk about roads more than anything else. But we're doing better. There's a lot more funding going into it from the general fund, and I think that has really, from me just talking about it all the time, and that's what we have to do. That's really the only thing a commissioner can do. We don't have road commissioners anymore. We have commissioners that really work on the budget and work with the community and do that kind of stuff. We have an engineer that controls most of what happens on the roads. My job really is just to be an advocate for the people who are, got a problem, and then try to get more funding in the road budget. And that's what I think I've been successful at doing. I wanted to continue that one more time, and I know I said I was going to do that 2 terms and leave. But the mental health thing that I'm involved in has got my heart, and I'm not going to walk out in the middle of it. So if people put me back in there, I'm going to continue that course, and we'll do that 4 more years. And then my wife says we're moving on to something else after that. So we'll move on to something else after that. So anyway, I appreciate y'all, appreciate your time, and appreciate you letting me speak, Mayor.
Thank you. We appreciate you. I'll pick up with Mr. Jenkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to start by thanking Mac for coming to recognize Christy Smith and being here with us tonight. That is a very, very, very well-deserved award. I've known Christy since I was 5 years old, and there is zero doubt that she earned every bit of that recognition. I also
Over 10 years.
Oh, that was 10 years ago. Yes, that was 10 years ago. Right at. Had to get that in there. I'm getting to you, don't worry. I also want to thank Tim and Amy both for being here. I ran in a 4-person race when I ran for city council, and I was in the police academy when I did it, and I thought, my gosh, this is a lot of work. And I cannot imagine running for a district in the county, much less running for a district in the state. And I consider both of y'all friends, and I commend anybody who steps up to run for public office, and I thank both of y'all for being here. Today's Monday, obviously, so when I got up this morning, I was thinking, golly, Monday, another week of work. And about the time that I was getting my day going, Kenneth Payne called me. And that's how you want to start your day, with a phone call from Kenneth Payne. I didn't realize that I guess Mac Butler had gotten my son Will a shirt for cleanup day and had told Kenneth that it was for Will. And he called me this morning. He said, hey, I got that shirt for you, buddy, if you want to meet up with me later. And Matt talked about this before everybody got here. But the joy that Kenneth Payne brings to everyone that he comes in contact with. I mean, just when you look at your phone and it says Kenneth Payne, you're like, yeah, I can't wait to answer this phone call. I do not feel that way when Joe calls me at all. But when Kenneth calls, I feel the same way every single time, and I just really appreciate who he is. Animal control, very, very well deserved. I think y'all had an adoption event this past weekend, right? On Saturday?
We did. Really
So when I was in the pet supermarket over the last few weeks getting dog food for my 3 dogs that eat so much dog food, it's crazy. But I know Brian's been working hard on that, been very excited about it, and we appreciate all that y'all do for the pets that we have there. Also, Southside High School's track team will be traveling south this week to participate in state. They have several athletes that qualified to go to state. Their relay team is in the top, I believe, 16 statewide, and we would like to help them out with their rooms and food and things like that. Very proud of our track team for qualifying to go to state. So I would like to make a motion that we make a donation to them in the amount of $1,000 for their trip.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Those in favor, any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Go ahead.
That's all.
Got what you needed.
That's it.
Mr. Prince.
I'm kind of tired now after that. Just kidding, Jameson. I got plenty.
I feel like you're going to beat me still.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. It was nice to have Representative Butler come. Christy Smith was teaching 5th grade when my son was going through John Jones, so I've known her a few years. And that is a very well-deserved honor that we recognized tonight, and I'm glad we were able to do that. I appreciate all the Board of Education members and the superintendent for being here tonight to support that as well. Our animal control, we already knew y'all were the best, but it's always good to get a plaque that has your name on it, says that you are #1. So congratulations, keep up the good work, and if there's anything we can do to help you, please let us know. Fire and police. We were able to purchase a new fire truck tonight for our fire department. I know we say this almost every meeting about how great and wonderful these guys are, and sometimes you worry, are you inflating their egos a little too much? But we do have the very best in our police and fire department, and it is an honor and a privilege to be able to sit up here and help fund you guys to give you the tools necessary to be #1, and you guys are #1. So thank you for both chiefs for standing in the back. So thank you both for what you do. And I'm gonna cut it short tonight, Mayor. That's all I've got.
Unbelievable.
Go back and look at that.
Mr. Ramsey.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Thank all our city departments for the incredible work they do. Street department, road, public works, all that. I see that all the time on social media. Philip for the incredible work he keeps doing in Parks and Rec. I want to thank our animal shelter for all the events and work they continue to host there. Is just incredible. I see that all over the place, and people give kudos to them all the time, and that's good to see. I want to thank Miss Amy for coming out and speaking on her campaign, and wish her the best of luck in that race. I want to thank Commissioner Ramsey for coming here and all the work he's done with Rainbow City over the years, and he's a great asset to have, and I just want to thank you for all that you do. So I'm also going to keep it short tonight. Thank Kenneth for the work he continues to do, and having the opportunity to serve with all these great folks up here. Thank y'all.
Mr. Vice.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First and foremost, I'd like to echo all the comments that my fellow councilmen have said as far as the first responders, as far as Kenneth Payne, all great folks, and we're just so proud. I'd also like to welcome Savannah Knighton to the family. She's done a lot of work this last couple of days, putting together some answers that people have been asking about the rec center, and we're excited about the opportunity that you give us, and we really appreciate you being part of what we're doing. Fair Housing Month. A lot of the things that we do up here, I'm proud of, and I know each and every one of us is. But to recognize that we're a city that believes in everyone's right to fair and equal housing, whether it be senior citizens housing, whether it be residential neighborhoods, and discrimination is a scourge that I don't think you find in Rainbow City. I love the fact that we're a diverse city, and one of the things that the mayor and I talked about when we were both first elected, you know, some folks think you get to pick who live in your city. We don't do that. And that's the best thing about it, is we don't discriminate, and the places where it exists ought to be ashamed, but I can say I've never been ashamed of living or working in Rainbow City. Again, to Tim and Amy, Commissioner Ramsey and Ms. Minton, thank you all for coming and sharing with us your visions. And mental health, that's an amazing vision, and I want to hope that we continue to improve in that area. Animal control, ladies, great job knocking it out of the park as always. And again, I'm just proud to have the opportunity to serve the people of Rainbow City. A lot of exciting things about to be announced here that don't involve red lights, and so we're excited about each and every one of those, and thank you guys. Have a good evening.
Monday and Wednesday, the farmer's market begins on Wednesday, May 6, 2026, from 7 a.m. till noon. On May 9th, 2026, there will be a Mother's Day market. Friday, May 8th, grand opening for the Challenger Learning Center, and we encourage people to come out. That'll be at 11 a.m. Tuesday, May 19th, is the primary election. We have one voting location, just remind yourself of that. It's here in Rainbow City, and that's at the new Recreation Center at 300 Lumley Road. Sample ballots are available in the city clerk's office. Just want to thank Coosa Little League for coming in and being able to share some of the burden. They felt like that's their buy-in, and they become stakeholders. We believe in our Little League. We're thrilled to death that they went back to Little League, and we have a Parks and Recreation Department that is embracing not only travel ball, but rec ball and anything else that we can help with quality of life and quality of place. Just to go to what Commissioner Ramsey was saying, Pleasant Valley Road is set to be paved in the next few days. Do you have a date?
May 4th.
May 4th, they'll begin the actual paving. I know it's been back and forth. I know there's been some information put out about Pleasant Valley Road, but let me say, as a member of the MPO, and I made the statement the other day that Commissioner Ramsey doesn't have a whole lot to do with those decisions. He has a lot to do as the county commissioner in those decisions, but as far as the money that was allocated to that was done through the MPO and done at a time where I actually am a member, and it's just the way that the system works. And there are certain times when we want to go out and try to lay blame at a certain elected official's feet, and I'm all about laying blame if you're right. But if you're out spreading discord and honestly just putting out misinformation, just understand, don't do it anywhere where I can see it, because I will call you hand on that. I know that causes a little bit of a disruption, and people think that I'm supposed to be the person that keeps my mouth shut. That's never going to happen, and I think you know how to take care of that if that needs to be your way of dealing with me. The last thing, and I'll end on a positive note, Savannah Knighton. Savannah came on with us this week, and we are thrilled to death to have her. It's already been mentioned that she's beginning to solve some problems that myself and the director, Philip Hollingsworth, that we couldn't solve. We just didn't have the bandwidth to solve some of these problems, and she's already earning her keep, and we appreciate you, Savannah. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're part of our team. With that, I'd entertain a motion that we adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you guys for being here.